Well, folks, I have this song that I wrote a couple years ago. It's called My Amazing Dream, and it's about the 50s and 60s. You'll figure that out real quick. And it takes you back there like nothing I've ever heard before. So I hope you enjoy this trip down memory lane.
Cruised in
looked our friends right in the face. Love, Comer, Mile, and Peyton Place. We were lost on Gilligan's Isle and lost in space. Today we can't even say grace or use the Lord's name except in vain. I believe we've gone insane. What would Gary Cooper and John Wayne say if they knew what we were gonna do in these United States of America? I believe they'd roll over in their grave. What have we lost and what have we gained? Was it worth the cost? Was it worth the pain? Like a dusty rose petal without a drop of rain. When the dust finally settles, what will still remain? Those happy, happy days when the big debate was still to take on that big day. Days of car hops on roller skates, sock hops and blind days before Vietnam and Watergate. Pet box and 8-track tape before we had to ask our name. They were gay by or straight, couldn't wait to drive our Fords and Chevys, looking forward to going steady. Jeanette, Miss Nelson, Eddie, Fred, Barney, and Freddie, getting ready to take off the road one day at a time. We didn't have a dime, it was a simpler time and a slower pace. We looked our friends right in the face. Had no use for YouTube and MySpace. Tattoos were taboo, only cowboys cried Yahoo. Barney Cool blew his bugle and marched in place. Mary Mason never lost a case back in the day. Drinking pink lemonade, had it made into shade. We made good grades. AIDS was in the school office. Living together was living in sin. No one drove a rice rocket made in Japan, man made of tin. Left our keys in the ignition. I never thought to lock it. Davy Jones and Davy Crockett